All right, everybody. I apologize for being 7 minutes late. There was an incident. Let's see. So Pink's, who we got in the house? We got Tim Windsor. We got Pink's Garage. And Zach. Tim again. What's up, Ken? And we're back. I must have pulled something. So thanks to our work schedules being different, my wife saw her Christmas presents. So it's more for the kids, right, than us. So just went ahead and let her open it. So got an espresso machine, and I'm taking the Keurig we used to have, and taking that to the office. So I was emptying it out, and like the frother was nasty. So I was cleaning it, and the water jug I put it on the counter, but apparently I didn't put it on far enough, and it spilled over, and it was like probably at least 2 liters of water almost. I mean, it was a lot of water. So I had to clean it up real quick and make sure I got it all up. What's up, Mark? So I saw Josh in the house. What's up, Josh? Yeah, is everybody all right, we'll go ahead and plug it while we're in here. Oh, dude, you can skip it. Oh, you can't even hear me. You guys, I appreciate everybody who watches the ads. You don't really have to do that either. Like, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. You guys just want to watch the stuff. I know it helps a little bit, but what's up, DIY? Not a mechanic. Nope. What's up, Eros? And people starting to pop in here. Smackies. So if you guys are not in, let me go ahead and plug it for him real quick because I'm the first guy to go live since he started it. I don't know what he called it. So Ken from Hilliard HPR, Hilliard Performance, started a Facebook group. And if you're on Facebook, you guys need to join it. It is called Anything Ford Powered. Anything Ford Powered, because he started his own group, because the big groups are all owned by sponsors and they won't let them advertise stuff. So go join it, guys. Anything Ford Powered. Ads, what ads? Well, maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe you don't get ads because you're a member. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Or maybe you're being facetious. I have no idea what you're talking about. What's up, Bama? I'm way far behind here. We got some interesting, like, philosophical questions here. I ran a poll on the channel, and if you've already seen it, I'm actually surprised. I thought it would be a little more 50-50, and it is heavily one-sided. Let's see if I can pull it up. I want to see the results of it here in a second. Everybody's saying hi. What's up, Downhill Daddy? Hey, Chuck. Thanks for hopping in here, my friend. And I know another thing to talk about is something Ford Blue's got going on that he's trying to offload that he's got YouTube Premium. Man, I don't have that. But Ford Blue's got quite the deal right now, guys. If someone's looking for a blower for a Foxbody, got quite a good deal. I just don't have the funds, and I'd rather, honestly, we'll talk about what things what objects. Man, we already got 17 here. We can probably dive right into it then. It didn't take long at all. Hello, gentlemen. Everyone doing well? What's up, Bocce? Saw you hop in here. It's so weird saying Bocce because I'm Polish and we call my grandmother Bocce, so it's kind of odd for me. Let's see. I ran the poll, and let's see what the status is of it. Gotta get to the channel on my phone. I'll put it up here on the screen. We asked the question: should I keep saving for the blower for the Foxbody? Should I keep saving for the blower for the Fox, or blow the first 800 I save on a complete local Coyote with history unknown? All I know is that the guy who got it from a guy who was saving it to put it in a 2-valve. So he believes it's fine. But he traded it. The guy decided to give up on that swap because he found out it cost more than he thought it would. And he traded it for a whole bunch of 4-valve Cobra parts. So I have a line on a $800 Coyote, but I don't know what the status is. And I think it's out of an F-150, I'm guessing, but $800. And I asked the question, should I save for the blower for the boss like we're doing, or should I go buy that Coyote for the Fox first? And the results are 124 votes so far. 71% say boss blower, 29% say Fox Coyote. All right, let's see. Falling behind here. $17 board people, and you're all we got. Nice. You know what? I'm fine with that. I don't mind being the last resort. That's fine. Oh yes. But first, coffee. I'll tell you what, though, that Nespresso machine does make some good coffee. I don't like bougie coffee usually, but my wife can make a good cup. So he says, get the Coyote. It's really hard. So the part is, though, and you can probably, I'm sure if Ken were to be here, he could probably talk about it more, but like the Fox Coyote swaps, getting the motor isn't necessarily the expensive part of that. It's everything that comes with it. So, you got to alter the tunnel, or if you've got to, like, any changes you got to do, the wiring, the ECM or PCM, all that stuff. It's expensive, quick. If I don't go get it, you don't even know who's got it. You don't know who's got it, David. Yeah, and the boss blower will be nasty. That's the other thing. That's what I want, though. It's Coca-Cola stocks and getting both. So I've got GE stock, but it pretty much stays the same forever. Honestly, if I were to offload my GE stock, I could probably go get a blower. Yeah, go get that coffee, man. And Ford Blue reached out, and I don't know if he wants to publish it, but he's trying to sell. He's got a blower, a Paxton set kit. He's got a Paxton, it looks like a full kit. And if he comes in, I'm sure he'll talk about it. But he's got a blower kit for a Foxbody, and he's trying to sell it. Got a good price on it, real good price. He's trying to buy a set of wheels for his GT500 swap Foxbody. So he's trying to offload it quick. Yeah, I know. And that's the other part, David. It's potentially a lot of power, but I could get the motor, not immediately, but if the guy still has it, I could probably get the motor by, if everything goes well and the channel keeps doing pretty well, I'd say by February. I could probably get it by February, maybe March. But he's had it for a while. That's why I don't think it's moving anytime fast. He keeps getting lowballed on it because he says status unknown. But I think I could talk to him enough to look at it before I purchased it. But we're still on track. We're still in progress towards the boss blower. We're up to, I think, what did we say we were up to last time? $100, $120. I think we're up to 100 or we should be up to soon 280, 280. So we're making progress, good progress. I should get one of those thermometers that people do for fundraisers and just stencil it so that way we got a tracker for how far away from a blower we are. And I think I would just set the goal number to be 5,000, because 5,000 you can definitely get a used kit for 5,000. And if you're paying 5,000 for used kit, you're probably paying too much. But there was that Pro Charger kit near me for $4, or not near me, it's in Virginia, but for $4,000 that came off the boss. but I just don't have the money to go get that right now. But it looked like it was a good deal. And Fat Boy Fox hopped up in here. Mustang guy's in here now. What's up? What's up, Sean? What's going on? Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to skip right by you. A lot of MJI, or a lot of hellos. What's up, MJI? Talking to him earlier. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about a couple things. So I got, first off, let me post the link here for you guys, and hopefully it posts. If you have not gone and watched the Christmas giveaway video, please do yourself a favor. Go watch it and make sure you enter, because we're giving away Foxbody stuff. We're giving away Boss 302 stuff. We're giving away S550 stuff. And we're giving away some other random Mustang stuff. So you guys need to go and watch the video and leave the right comment and enter, because I would love for it to be somebody that I talk to a lot. That's what I prefer. So I just posted it. Let me pin that, because I'd rather have that. I want that up there for you guys to see that. Give me a second, guys.
Millions find a low-cost health plan.
Oh, geez. Pin message. Should be pinned. All right. There it is. There's the giveaway video, guys. So if you hop out, go watch it real quick. Enter the video. Enter, because I'd love for you guys to have a shot to win, especially if I talk to you guys a lot. Everybody saying what's up. MJ saying what's up. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about the other videos coming for the month. So, I've got a break. I took off work here soon, and the kids will still be in school. So I took off some time, not just to make a video, but just to get some stuff knocked out that I needed to get knocked out, that I want to get knocked out. So I've got a couple sponsored videos coming up. Sponsored in that I either got a really good deal on the part, or it was given to me. So Striker lights, been waiting on to do that one for a long time. I just haven't had the time, but it's coming up, I think, next week, next Monday. My goal is going to be to get that installed. And we're do the Naughty or Rice video, if it's a Ricer mod or not. And it should be fun. It should be good. And I think the kids are going to, I'm most excited, I think, to get the kids' reactions when they come home, because I think that they're really going to like it. It's not normally my cup of tea, but I think the kids are going to love it, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be good. And hopefully I can get it all done while they're in school. I don't know how long that's going to take me. I'll probably do some prep work before, just to kind of help the video along. I know there's some things I'm going to have to remove, like the skid plate underneath. So I'll probably get that jacked up in my car this weekend and get it taken off, so that way it's just out of the way. But yeah, and get all the tools prepped, the heat, pull out my heat gun and all that, because there's some shrink wrapping you got to do. But I think it's going to be a pretty cool mod, and I think the kids are I think everybody's going to like it. I think it has the potential to be a Ricer mod, but it's tasteful. It can be tasteful if you set it right. The other videos we got, so you guys know what my daily driver is, not Ford related at all, but I got a 03 Toyota Sequoia, and I've been wanting to do, it's very popular to use that vehicle as a budget overlander build. And so I'm doing an overlander look, and I'll give you guys kind of a sneak peek as to what it's going to look like so far. So I just installed, we had a company send us some LED headlights. I just installed a bull bar I got for my birthday, and we're going to put some fog lights on it that were also a sponsored item. And this is probably what it's going to look like. This is the extent of what we'll talk about, because these videos are coming. I understand the Ford people might not watch it, but there is a diverse crowd that's really into this stuff, and like a lot of these, especially these first gen Sequoia videos, they do really well. And it's kind of more about creating more evergreen content, which is the videos that keep getting views. So that way, it helps the channel out, helps me keep funding things for the Foxbody. That's kind of where I'm coming from with that. This is kind of what it's going to look like. I'm not so certain about the red, but that's what they sent me. There was a black one, but they sent me the red. It would be completely out of place, but I do have TRD wheels on the car, and the logos are red. So I guess it could kind of tie in, but I really like how this is going. One of the next things I might do might be a roof basket. Hey, what's up, Connor? Yellow Hammer Garage. If you guys have not checked him out lately, he's got a lot of changes going on in his channel, so you guys should go give it a look. A lot of disappointing changes, Connor. A lot of disappointing change. We're very disappointed over here on the Boss 302 channel. I say the because there's not many of us anymore. Let's see. I'm asking Santa for who said ask Santa for it. Yeah. You know what, Tim? I'm gonna write a letter right after this, and maybe if I believe just hard enough. I think I watched that in a movie once, right? It should happen. I'm asking Santa for a 302 and a T5 or C4. Hasn't come through yet. Yeah, I'm actually keeping my eyes open for either a T5 or a C4 because I think my C5, and I got to talk to Ford Blue about it some more because he's like the guru, right? You guys have been here long enough, you know that. But my C5, man, the shifts are long, and I have a feeling that trans is on its way out. That transmission is on its way out. Okay, yep, and there's the giveaway video. Again, if you haven't watched the giveaway video, go watch it. It's pinned right now. And, yeah, I hope you guys – man, I am super far behind. I need to get going. I want a fuel system for my birthday Thursday. Josh, I don't know what fuel system you're wanting, but Yellow Hammer Garage had a fuel system for his Boss 302 that I know he's trying to sell. Maybe you guys could link up. Maybe it's something you guys have a joint interest in. He's been trying to sell it to me. I don't have a blower, and I can't use it yet. I also don't have money for it, so. But just wanted to offer that out there. Maybe it'd help both you guys. Entered the day you post. There we go, Pinks. Yeah, a lot of you guys did. I just wanted to put it out again because I do talk to, like, there's a normal group in here. I want to make sure everybody who's the normals have seen it already. And then you got people like Sublime who literally entered every contest, including the Boss 302 strut covers, and he doesn't have a Boss 302. So, my baby's crying. Oh boy. Hopefully we don't have to pause the stream for me to go do that at some point. Yeah, man, the giveaway video is live. I have not given it away yet, but the video is live. You can go and enter. There's good stuff. Being a small channel, like if you go look at that stuff, like I'm pretty proud of those items because it's not huge stuff, but there's a good amount in financial value there, and so pretty happy with that. And somebody's gonna like it. I mean, engine dress up stuff. My engine dress up stuff for the Boss all came from like gifts, like gift cards. And things I won. So like I despise spending money on engine dress up. Like you want to spend money on power. So like whenever I was able to like given a gift card or something, that's what I would put it towards because it's not my money. It's going towards like the stuff I want that I didn't physically pay my own money for. That's how I looked at it. What is up, Kirill? Kirill, did you enter the giveaway, my friend? I know we never talked more about that Barton. Did you get it sold? I start winter break on the 16th and don't go back to school until the 2nd of January. Let me know if you... Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm starting my winter break. Yeah, just next Monday. Yeah, Ken. Ken, I'll text you or I don't know if we have each other's number. I'll send you my number on Facebook. Because we should definitely link up at some point during this break and get that. There's another video we'll be filming. Drag race of a gutless my Foxbody versus a Honda Del Sol. It's all in good fun. I also want to see what my 0 to 60 time is because I have not done the 060 since I put the long tubes on. And if you guys weren't here when I got the Foxbody, we were running exhaust manifolds, so that was like severely choked down the throttle. Saying hey to Kirill. Chad, long time no talk. Sequoias are more bass heads. Bass heads. I don't know what you mean. You're talking about like subwoofers? I do have a stereo. Actually, it's got a really nice stereo system, like especially from 03. What is it? What's that company? Starts with J. I can't remember. It's not JVC. I don't know what the company is. I got really nice speakers. Maybe it's Jensen. No, I don't know. It's got a nice stereo system. Yeah, that was the thought, MGI. Call it Brailsford's Ride, so that way it's like the cars, right? Black and gray. Yeah. Hey, man, you're going to be hey, your new daily, way better mileage. I bet you double your mileage at least than what you used to get. Yeah, man, I love me some cookies. Let's see. Getting caught up finally. What's up, George? Good people in here. Everybody saying hey. My laptop is at Josh Oden. Okay, are you guys talking about it? 1,200 horsepower, E85, Ford double pump, but it's for 11 to 17s. Your car looks like an 18 plus. An opportunity to re-gift. I hear you. The giveaway is live, George. So the giveaway video is pinned right here. So go ahead and watch it, man. If you want to hop out and go watch it, go enter. You can I got the Redline Racing hood struts in there and then some other stuff maybe your kids would like. So go ahead and check it out and yeah, enter. Finish full bolt-ons my boss. And love it. Have you considered it over a supercharger setup? I have, and the new thing is, so one of my big hangups, Kirill, was I'm in it like I had to pass emissions. I don't have to pass emissions anymore. They only do. I'm safety only right now. So obviously, it depends on where you go. But I am looking for deals on things. But obviously, it's got to be. I'm still saving I'm going to save for the blower because that's what I started. I started the blower fund. We'll keep it for that unless there's something that really comes up that really catches my eye. But like, I want to save for a Paxton. I've always wanted a supercharged car, and of all the engines Ford's made, the Roadrunner is most ready to hold power, big power from the factory. So I got my car appraised for trade-in. 2,500 is what I will get. How many miles, Chad? And what year was it again? Hey, man. Good for you, Kirill. Hey, dude. Good deeds, pay it forward. You pay it forward, good things happen. That's what I'm trying to do. I hope to work on his Foxbody this weekend. I finally got new radiator hoses and new alternator. Should be here on Friday. Nice, George. Nice. Anyone hear of Coyote Car Guy? Yeah. Talking about Al? Yeah, he used to be in here all the time. I haven't seen Al in a minute. He posted a video not long ago. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. I've been wanting to go the bolt-on route, but the right wheels and tires do so well for the boss. I'm torn where to go first. And that's the thing, Eris. Honestly, like, I'm still torn on what to do with my Calmer Stage 3. So I've got the Caliber Stage 3 in the garage. It's sitting in the corner. It's covered up. And honestly, I'm not making big power. And my stock transmission, it whines, but it works. It works great. It shifts great. So why would I be in a rush to change it out if I don't have the blower yet? And that's why I got it for. It's for a blower. However, I do have the one-piece drive shaft, and I really want to get that on. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to install it with the stock trans and send it. Because, I mean, everybody says that a one-piece is like a power adder without actually adding power. JBL, that's it. That's it, Pinks. You got it. John Bradshaw Layfield. I have no idea who that is. I did wheels, tires first. SVE EX 1910s on all four corners. Kirill, I'm going to have to look at your car again, man. I've always liked JL Audios. The sound system's phenomenal. And it's like it's like one of those classic 6 CD decks. Yeah. One thing I didn't do is I did not put any of my shirts in the giveaway. I probably should have. I just didn't think about it when I was filming the video. Maybe we'll just do a live stream. Not this live stream. Closer to Christmas. Maybe we'll give some shirts away. We'll see what I got. I've got a bag of them, so I just got to see what I got. I haven't made any in a while. What's up, Paul? Hope you and Sally are doing all right. And I haven't done the video of my Christmas lights yet. I got a lot of videos to film this month. Luckily, 2 of the Sequoia videos are already done. I just got to do the boss video next. And it's been cold. One thing we're doing on the 18th, and I was going to try and run, but I can't. They've already filled up all the spots. But a lot of really nice local muscle cars are going to run the drag strip on the 18th. So I'm going to try and get some great video of that. I should be able to get right down on the burnout pit. But if I take the kids, obviously I got to be careful where I'm standing. Kirill, like the square over the staggered for handling and for more drag pulls. At Kirill, like the square. Okay, you're asking. Got it. Hey, no worries, Connor. Yeah, if you haven't done the giveaway video, guys, it's pinned. Go check it out. Foxbody stuff, S550 stuff, Boss 302 stuff, and random car guy stuff. If you're a guy, the random stuff, if you're a kid, you're an adult, either should like it. 2018, and they want to give you 25? Is the market like falling back down? Because I feel like you should get more than that, Chad. Maybe I don't know. I'm liking the streams now though, because we're definitely getting more boss owners actually in the streams, which is nice. We got Eris, we got Kirill. We used to have Yellowhammer, but he's a traitor to the ranks. Get caught up. Frank's hopped in here. What's up, Frank? And Gary's in the house. What's up, Gary? I'm making 508 at the crank and the one-piece drive shaft, and the clutch helps a ton. No more lockout and peace of mind when adding a bunch of power. So I've got the one-piece drive shaft. I guess one thing I need to do is I need to remove the aluminum flywheel. So I got an RXT on the shelf. I need to remove the aluminum flywheel that's attached to it, and I want a light and steel one. So what I'll probably do is once I can figure out the specs of it, I'll probably offer a 1-for-1 trade if someone wants an aluminum flywheel. I just want a light and steel. I've heard the Calmer Stage 3 does not like the aluminum flywheel. Actually, no, it's not the Calmer. It's the Boss 302. The 302 doesn't like it. At Russ Rides, that is my birthday. 18th? Well, happy birthday early. Yep, my birthday was on the 22nd last month. I went with Mantic with light and steel. I think it's the way to go. Yeah. The reason I've got the RXT, so my Boss 302, or sorry, my Calmer Stage 3 is used, but it was literally put on, it had, I think, 500 miles put on it. So it had the break-in period and it had 2 passes at the strip. And the guy who sold it to me, I trust him. I know him. He wouldn't sell me. He actually wanted to come bring it to me so I could drive it and know it was good before he took it out. But I was like, nah, man, I believe you. But he was going to bring it to me to drive it. And I just was not able. My schedule didn't work out. But I got the Calmer Stage 3 and the RXT with the aluminum flywheel. I got all that together for like $3,500. It was a good deal. It's been sitting in my garage for a while. Ooh, Pinks. Pinks, how you like it? And what flywheel you running, Pinks? And we are caught up. Finally. Take a sip of my coffee. Yeah, because I got the flywheel. So parts that I have waiting to go. We talked about it. The one piece, Calmer, RXT. Don't want to put the aluminum flywheel on. I need a light and steel. I've got the BMR safety loop, and there's some other stuff I'm forgetting. No, I didn't. How do you like the aluminum, Pinks? Like, I've heard that it can really get eaten up. Actually, maybe you guys won't have the issue. No, the issue was for Boss 302s, for whatever reason, the parameters for the motor, right? The NOx sensors are designed to a certain spec. And when you and if you go to Coyote Productions channel, he was the one who was telling me about it because he was running a Calmer Stage 3. He is running Calmer Stage 3 on his Boss. And he put a RXT with the aluminum flywheel in there. And the issue he was having was that he was throwing his NOx sensors. Well, the rotational mass was reduced by so much that it took it so far out of spec that it was throwing the sensors. So he actually had to add some weight back so his car was not throwing codes and throwing the NOx sensors. Yeah, it was a good deal. I did not get the rear bumper. I do have a person locally. So Sierra, that Mustang girl, I need to meet up with her father. Her father does like salvage car rebuilds. And I think they might have one lying around potentially. And I haven't met up with them yet. I want to get over there and film both of their Boss 302s because they're both been restored vehicles and saved. The green one they had, if they haven't sold it yet, that's a hell of a story. And I really want to tell that on the channel. Maybe I'll see if they're available next week. I'm overthinking. What am I overthinking? I don't think I'm overthinking anything. Pretty good, Paul. Thanks, brother. Hi, boss man. All right. Everybody's just saying, hey. Sorry, I have the lights. Yeah, that's what I was told. So I did a lot of reading on it, and I was talking to a lot of people. I was watching, as much as a lot of people have kind of jumped off his channel and don't really watch him, or I know a lot of people do still watch him, but I was watching Alejandro Flores, his video on his art, because he likes the MT82 Calmers, and he's got a Stage 3 in his Gen 3, and he loves it. And I was watching the videos on that, and yeah, and Bossman's got one, I think, and I don't know if he's broken it in yet. Bossman, you broken in your Calmer yet? I don't know if you've driven it enough. I'm in a bad spot. Like, I haven't driven my Boss in a while because I usually would take it to work and try and film some content on the way there or on the way back. Problem is my normal parking spot where I feel safe parking it is not there anymore. They've demolished the parking lot. So they demolished the parking lot. So the place that I can park now, if I showed you guys pictures of the cars that are parked there, you wouldn't park your cars there either. I have a Calamar 3 with a Vengeance Stage 2 clutch. Works great. Okay. Yeah, and so I still got to do the conversion because mine is set up for it's a 26 spline, and it's set up for an S550. And I've got the video on how to do the conversion, but the kit that I got has some like there's a forum I was following to do it, and the kit I got has some extra pieces that I had to order that I just need to make sure I install it all right so I don't like break anything. Leave the overthinking to okay. I got you, boss man. He broke it in, he says. Calamar. Oh, no, I mean, I'm all for my Calamar. I just don't want to, I don't want to use it yet. I think I'm getting a 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLA 45 AMG. I would stand a better chance of getting struck by lightning than get a. I got you. Okay? I don't know a lot about those, Chad. Is that the 4-cylinder that's still got 400 something horsepower? Without me Googling it, I'm guessing that's what that is. Chad or Zach, I don't know what you're asking me. What do you mean, why? I don't know. I'm kind of lost there. Yeah, no worries. You plan on retaining both keys long term after taking it to my tuner? Seems like unknown territory for supercharger applications. No, I don't think you can, right? So if you get a supercharger, then yeah, you can't keep both keys. I mean, you're going to get the supercharger tune. And honestly, everyone I've talked to who's tuned their Boss, you don't really remember what it was like with the track key is a cool feature. But the tune, when there's so much capability still left in that car that you kind of forget about it. And I think the parameters you're changing, the exhaust note's going to change anyway. It should still be louder and deeper with the new tune. Because it is ridiculous. If you guys have not seen a Boss 302 in person and you run that gray key and you start it up and you let it warm up, and then you start with the red key and you let it warm up, and then you engage the track key, it is a ridiculous difference. The sheer volume at least doubles. It gets way louder. Especially if you've removed the side pipes, the resonators in the side pipes, it gets way louder. Pink says it's a sweet ride. Not always, boss man. I do know that HP tuners, HP out of Canada, there's a tuner who does tune track keys. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. It was on Sean McGinn's channel. He was the original Boss 302 channel, I'd say. And he had a 2013. He got it tuned up. He was up in Canada. He got it tuned in Canada, and he said he was able to retain his track key. Now he ended up crashing that car, and now he's got another Boss 302 that he rebuilt or something, but it's a 2012 this time. I don't think he's done a video since. I think he's done one video on his new car. Is there anywhere that sells used Boss parts? I'm looking to replace my flaking trunk deck lid. Trunk deck lid. Oh, you're on the you got a 13. I mean, it's just gloss, right? It's like a gloss black deck plate. I mean, I think you could probably just buy, maybe I'm wrong, but I think you can just buy one off of American Muscle or something like that. Or if you really want to pay the Ford price, go on there. But if you're having that issue, I'm imagining a lot of people have that issue as well. I'm sure it's like a light exposure thing, right? But there is a Boss parts group, or there was, so I'm not sure You can go on there, dude. I would just go on the boss group online and just ask, because that's where I go for things. Like when I broke my mid pipe, I went on there and asked, and people are hooking me up with a new one. For you boss guys, I did make a post, by the way. There was a guy, and I didn't put his name on there because I didn't know what YouTube's rules were on that, and I didn't want to get in trouble. Let me go and find this picture though real quick. There's a guy who's selling a lot of the parts that I want. Like it was, and Victor sent it to me. I don't think he's in here yet. But he's selling. It was a guy who was advertising. He has the Cook's mid pipe, the Cook's side pipes, the ones that were built for the boss, and he got a bunch of other amazing boss goodies that everybody wants. And he had it listed for a great deal, but a high enough price to where it's believable, just barely believable. And I was like, I started messaging the guy, and he said he still had it. And then I remember, like, I'd been messaging some other guy on Instagram like a year and a half ago that someone put me in touch with. And the guy kept wanting me to pay via the like Cash App or these mediums that there's no safety, right? There's no safety net for your money to guarantee that they're going to ship it. And so I kept saying, hey, no, I'll pay him PayPal. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll set it up. And he just eventually ghosted me. It's the same guy on Facebook, the same supposed equipment. And he's been called out numerous times for scams, and he's scamming boss owners. So I don't want any of my friends here to get scammed by this guy. And where the heck is that post? Because it's crap, man. Nobody should have to go through that. Here it is. So if you see this, he had it listed for some nice shift balls, the Cook side pipes, so I think it's like 4-inch pipe there. Other, like, you see that Cook's mid pipe there? That's an expensive piece, and he had it listed for like $200. I mean, it's all BS. The guy will steal your money, and he's been called out in other groups before, so be careful, guys. The parking lot. The restaurant. Yeah, the parking lot. Yeah, they demolished. Oh, I'm on a base. I'm on a military base, and they change things all the time. That's just how it is. US spec is 382 horsepower, but with a race chip piggyback, you can get up to 450. Nice. All right, no worries, Connor. I become a pro at blip down shifting due to the red key. That sound is so good. Oh, I give it a little blip too. That's how I do it. I got tuned up in Canada by the same person as Sean. I wanted to keep tracky functions, especially having long tube headers. Sounds sick. Carol, have I seen a video of your car? I don't know if I've seen a video on your channel, on your Instagram. Maybe I did. I can't remember. I think we talked about it, and I think I did watch it afterwards. You guys are taking above my level. LOL. Take care. All right, sorry, Mustang guy. We got a lot of boss guys in here today. We can talk Foxbodies too. We can dual hat conversations here. Anyone in the S550 looking for parts? Let me know. I have a UPR catch can, Steeda suspension, Steeda stop the hop kit, and a VMP Odin with 3 pulleys and fuel system for sale. Dang, Chad, man. Yes, boss man. That was a scam. It was a big scam. Just order new, cheapskates. Hey, I'm not a cheapskate. I'm just poor. I've got 3 kids. Yeah, this Christmas, man. My kids are spoiled. That's where I'm going to put it. My kids are spoiled. But, got to spoil them every now and then. Man, I've been looking. Carol, did you get the extremes, or did you get the sports? I want some courses too. I've been looking for courses, and that's like one of those things where if if a deal came by, I'd be really tempted to dig out of the Supercharger fund, but I've got to hide that money, so I don't touch it. I don't want to touch it. Supercharger is going to it's a long-term goal, folks, but I think that at some point we can get it. I think everybody that drives V8s is poor. Extremes. All right, there we go. I want Corsa Sports for my GT500. I have Borla Tax now, and they are too loud. Yeah, so actually, my biggest regret here, Kural's in here. So guys, the Roush exhaust that I installed, I bought that from Kural, and he shipped it all the way from Washington. I wish, and he had offered me a set of AWE. In retrospect, I wish I had bought both and ran the Roush for a bit and then put the AWE on. AWE, they started out making European exhaust kits, and it's a very refined exhaust note for the Boss. Like, it sounds really good, and I wish I had picked them up from him. Nothing like the sound of a good supercharger. And that's kind of why I want, man, they all have their own special sound. Yes, he is up there. Yeah. AWE is good. It's good stuff. Good quality too. I'm sure you could find a guy who'd custom make it for you, Kirill. You would just take him to the AWE, and you find somebody with good TIG skills. The Tourney wine. I know you meant Termy, but it's funny. Yeah, the Terminator sounds great. Yeah, you should see what it sounds like first, boss man, and then go for something. What do you got on there right now, boss man? All right, we are almost at an hour. I'm going to open the stream up here in a minute. Oh, where are you at now? Oh, Pinks. That's Pinks. I thought it was Kiro. So one thing I want to do. So actually, I got another goal of that I want to talk about for 2023, and it's kind of like, it's not something huge, but I think it'd be a really cool video. And I've talked about doing it before on the Boss Owners group, and there's not a lot of you guys on here who are within driving distance or even own Bosses. So I really wanted to set up. Last year, I talked about a Boss 3. There's a lot of Boss 302s in North Carolina, and I talked about a Boss 302 meet like in Raleigh, since it's the center of the state. So that way I'm not I'm not making other people drive excessive amounts. Like, I got to drive a couple hours. Everybody will have to drive a couple hours. But I thought it'd be a really cool meetup. And I was trying to think of like the best way to do it. Like, maybe reach out to one of the dealerships and maybe they'd host, or I don't know. I'm trying to find something cool to do, or think of something cool to do. Like, maybe go all the Boss 302s get together, go indoor go-karting or something. I don't know. Yeah, but you don't have a boss anymore, man. You're just, oh God, you're hoity-toity now. You got the fancy 350. I'm just kidding, man. It's a cool car. If I could get one, I would. But I wouldn't get rid of my boss though. Can't get rid of it. Well, you keep coming in here. It's hard. It's hard to keep that information quiet. And you already shared it with my stream before, my friend. So I think it's open game here. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and open stream, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay live today. It's been a good conversation so far. Well, not conversation. It's been just me. And one last chance, guys. If you have not watched the giveaway video, it's pinned right now. So go watch it, or just go find it on the channel, because I'm replacing the pin message with the stream. Gary, yeah, man, you come on down, Gary. What's up, Pinks?
And you get a first for me on a live. I am totally sober today.
Oh,
had nothing to drink other than water.
I'm drinking a bougie coffee my wife made me.
Yeah, that's nice. I love a good espresso machine, but all I have is a Keurig, and I'm fine with that.
Well, we had a Keurig for a long time, and so like the whole point was like
moccasin. Yeah.
My wife would buy she'd buy Dunkin' a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we're spending a lot of money on coffee here. And so we got a Keurig. I usually just make Dunkin' at home black, and it's cheap. And so I'm good no matter what. I just drink black coffee, but she has to have it a certain way. So she got a Keurig, and it was a fancy Keurig, thinking she could make it fancy coffee. Well, it wasn't coming out the same, so she drank it for a little bit and went back to Dunkin'. So this thing, we're experimenting, and it seems to be better. Like I can taste it. Like I've been in Europe before, and being in Italy, like I'll be honest, it's pretty darn good little machine.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of those little cafes in France and Italy and stuff, and they're huge, monstrous, beautiful copper machines, and they turn out some really good coffee.
And it's like, I love going over there because like we pretty much everywhere we go, we'd stop for coffee.
Yeah. Smitty Boss
302. What's going on, Smitty? Man, we got lots of boss owners in here today. That's awesome. Gary, how you been, my friend?
Busy.
Yeah, I hear you. We've oh yeah, so funny story. I hate my homeowners association.
Yeah,
and
most people do.
Okay, well, there was like legitimately like a government style coup to take over, right? And like they had this concerned citizens meeting because I voted in a board that won, and they had a concerned citizens meeting where only people who gave a crap about what they were talking about showed up, and they magically elected a new board when nobody else was there. Anyways, so I get a call from these people on Saturday, and I'm like, oh great, like they're gonna tell me I'm in violation of at least 8 rules. To be honest, I know I am. And I was like, they're gonna like tell me I'm being fined or something, and they're like, hey, we just want to let you know you've been picked for the yard of the month. And I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, yeah, we just want to show our appreciation. You know, you spread the community spirit here, and you know, you following all the rules. I'm like, and I'm just thinking like, oh no, I am for sure not following all the rules. I know several rules that I'm breaking right now. But whatever. My fancy
like. You have too many cars in your driveway.
No, no, because I put 2 in the garage and 2 stay in the driveway. I do leave my SUV in the street if I'm going to take the Foxbody out the next morning. But like I've got like so I change my oil here, change my coolant here, and usually I take it straight to Advanced Auto Parts. But recently, for whatever reason, they've been full with I can't take my coolant. Oh. And so I've got them sitting in jugs under a bush in my front yard, where usually I just put it on the side of the house. But I don't want my dog getting into that stuff, so I keep it out front. Yeah, so it's not a great look, but whatever. And there's my kids leave toys out and stuff all the time, and just random stuff. Built a $350,000 house. Nice.
And you can't wait to sell.
Well, I have to be honest with you. It wouldn't be hard to build a $350,000 house these days with these prices.
I know. Oh my God,
that's crazy. I bought my house for. Let me just say, my house was not even $200,000, and it's already worth $100,000 more than I paid for it. I bought it in 2019.
Well, and that's the thing. It's all houses have doubled in prices like that. The neighborhood that I moved out of, I sold that house for $137,000. It was a 900 square foot house with a basement.
Yep.
And I sold that house for $137,000. price dropped. We had that huge price drop. It went down to about 45,000. Now that same house over in that neighborhood is selling for 215,000.
Well, now that I've got I'm waiting for the market to take a dump again, and I want to buy another house.
That's the time to do it.
Yep, because I'm in the Navy, and yeah, like right now, unfortunately, my paycheck is not compared to food. I'm not putting away what I'd like, but it's enough to live off of. And like luckily I bought the house I'm in right now in, I guess, what you'd call a trough, even though back then like the economy was booming in 2019. But yeah, I mean, like compared to the prices now, like I got a heck of a deal on my house, and I mean it's one that I'm going to rent this house anyway. And if I rent it at today's prices, then shoot, man, I'm going to be making. I don't got to worry about it. And I'm in an area where most of the, like 50% of residents are guaranteed government employees. So
I stayed bowed up working a year, made 240. I'm confused. What's bowed up?
I don't know what that means either. I wish I made that much, man. Gosh.
Yeah, but dude, for 240K though, he worked.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, he makes 240K an hour.
No,
he's a welder, dude. He's a trained welder, and he does training too. So.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of work.
No.
Well, I'm hoping to. Matt, are you in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you came in. You've been quiet, and that's not like you. So I was making
I
sure.
didn't want to interrupt. Being polite.
Make sure you're not a fake person here.
Just being polite. Hold on, let me grab the Rude knob. I'll turn it up a little bit.
That's the plan, Eris. I want to use this house to. I don't want to necessarily obviously everybody wants wealth, but the plan for this house is to take care of my kids and set them up for success. Because whether they go into a technical school or they go to college, as long as they're benefiting society, I'd like to get them into the world debt free if I can, because I know that's a huge thing. I mean, that makes a huge difference.
Well, Downhill Daddy, I might need to have to get a loan from you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll be right behind you in line, Gary.
Right,
An hour. Jeez.
Actually, I may cut in line.
That is good money.
That's almost twice what I was making.
David, you said you're talking about get rid of your Power Stroke, weren't you? Man, it sounds like you're ready to upgrade. What's up, Mike? How long you been in here?
Been here for a little bit, a few minutes.
Does that say Corey's caps on your hat there, Mike One?
Kurt's caps.
Kurt's caps. Okay, I couldn't read it.
So I had we had all that rain and everything, and it messed up my Tahoe cover, and so I went back over to his place, and it was over 5 years old. It was getting bad anyhow. So I bought another one and he gave me a cap.
That's nice.
It says moccasin caps.
It's definitely a nice hat, though, man. I mean,
I've been drinking water tonight, Matt, so I'm good.
Well, I'm proud of you, Pink.
Yeah,
hey, I'm happy.
Off every now and then, right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm happy to see. So these little icons are working. It looks like for.
So I noticed you skipped right over my comment earlier about the mice making a great home in your Kellemer.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. It shouldn't be. I mean, where are they going to go?
Right into the housing.
As long as they keep it dry for me. Don't piss in there.
Oh, they'll keep it dry. Dry and poopy.
Dry and poopy and eat all the wires that might be on it.
Yeah.
No, I'm.
When it's unhooked, there shouldn't be any wires on it.
You got to let people know that Ken started that page on Facebook.
I did. That was the first thing I did on channel. Or did on stream. But we can do it again. If you guys have not joined anything Ford powered on Facebook, go join it.
Yep.
Post your ride. Post your ride.
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe if I speak it into existence, it'll happen. So yeah, just start saying Ken's giving away a supercharger.
I'm getting a new phone. I think I'm getting a new phone soon. This phone is. We just got it fixed end of November, and it's not working again. My mom can't even call me again. It literally just stopped working for the second time now. All of our phones, we just got them fixed. None of them work again for the second time.
Han Solo, nobody. See, I asked that because I honestly thought that poll was going to be more 50-50 than it was. I didn't realize how boss dominated my channel actually is.
Well, that's what it's about. It's about the boss, man.
I heard that Ken's not only giving away a supercharger; it's coming with an install fee too.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's covering that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, Ken's gonna whip both you guys talking that. Everybody's gonna be flooding his face. Hey, you giving away a blower and
I think code Brailsford's rides or Simple FGT 500. You'll get 50% off.
He's giving away 3 cars. Come on. You don't even have to buy anything.
Yeah, so I asked, should we get that unknown Coyote or should I save for the blower for the boss? And it's 71% for the blower out of 127 votes.
We're gonna get him mad, Gary. Might as well go all the way, huh?
Yeah, might as well.
I can't post the Facebook page because I'm not logged into Facebook on my computer and I don't remember my password.
Yeah, I'm not either.
You want me to post it?
Sure.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I was going to do it too,
included.
I realized I'm not logged in on my computer on Facebook at all.
Oh, there he is.
I don't think he was in here for the conversation.
I bet he was. I'll bet at least $20 on it.
Free tune included.
Yes.
Ken, we've been plugging your we've been trying to help facilitate growth for your Facebook page. All you got to do is donate a blower, and you're going to get tremendous growth.
And we kind of gave away 50% discounts with certain codes.
I cannot type my key. I killed my keyboard, so now I can't do nothing.
What's up, Street Fox?
Hey, what's going on, HBR?
If you in the old days, Zach, if you unplugged the keyboard while the computer was on, you'd have to restart the computer because it wouldn't work. You can't just plug it back in. But
my keyboard, you can't change batteries. When it goes dead, you have to charge it. They don't let you change the batteries.
Or swap the boss engine with the Foxes. Nah.
Yeah.
Hard pass.
Yeah, man. Go shoot yourself if you're going to do that.
Just give them to me if you're going to do that. Come on.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. He said, "Oh,
now, I'm all about you supercharging that boss, man. I've seen enough Coyotes in Foxbodies. I've only seen in person one other 302 with a supercharger on it.
There's a good amount of them out there. There's a couple channels where there's a twin turbo channel out there. The guy's name's Fred, and it's called 302 Nightmares, and he's got a twin turbo boss, which he's blown the motor once or twice, and or maybe he's blown something else. I don't know. But he's also caught his car on fire because he had his exhaust. He had dumps going over the rear axle, and it was too close to the plastic bumper in the back, so he actually caught it on fire. Yeah. But there's a twin turbo one, and then I think there's another. I think there might be a supercharged boss. I think Mustang Lifestyle used to have a supercharged boss back in the day.
I said in person.
Gotcha.
One in person, and the guy had he was in the Army, and he ended up getting out of the Army in Tacoma and moving down to Arizona.
That donation gets you a free install and tune.
Hey, Ford Blue.
I hope so.
Ford Blue is selling a Paxton kit for a Foxbody.
What's up, Ford Blue?
For a heck of a deal.
Sunshine.
Ford
Blue, you want me to show pictures on here? I don't know how many people he sent it to. He's trying to get wheels for his GT500 Fox.
Yeah, hang on that for a minute because somebody might be interested in that.
Yeah, I know they might be. That's why I'm trying to help the man out. He's trying to buy some wheels.
No. I might have somebody interested in that.
Okay. It's a good deal. If I had the money, I would buy it, but I don't have money.
No, it's a hell of a deal. And I like I said, I might have somebody interested on that. I just don't want to say no names on
Sounds
here.
like no, not for 9K.
We got private chat, Gary. Hey, later, Connor.
Later, y'all.
Later, Connor.
Facebook name is anything Ford powered.
Later, not so yellow hammer.
Salty's in the basement.
Is he? Oh, yep, he sure is.
Just say he might have wanted to forget me on purpose.
Nah, you were just covered up by an icon.
Okay. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
Now, Fat Boy Fox wants to know how much, and now I can't say it because Gary's making me hold
Hey,
my phone.
Salty.
It's like, sorry.
Oh,
Is somebody got something up for sale?
Yeah, it's an RC car.
Not mine. Not the one I just sent you a picture of today.
oh, let me see. There's hold this out. So there's another. I know Boss Man was looking for one. Let me see something.
Oh yeah, I should have sent Pinks. I'll send you the picture of that RC car here shortly.
The one I almost bought by accident.
No, believe me, I bought two of them, but they sent me the second one that you don't know about first. So hopefully, I don't know why the other one didn't come because I ordered both of them at the same time.
Probably ended up with that deal. It probably ended up being back ordered after.
No, I made sure it wasn't back ordered when I pressed buy.
Yeah,
If it had been back ordered, I wouldn't have ordered it.
They may have sold more than they knew.
Dang, you could be right. You could be right.
That was a good price.
Yes, it was, because you seen how much that car is today? Car is over $600 something.
Yeah, it's over $600. Yeah.
All right, for my Boss 302 friends and for Boss Man, because I know back in the day, Boss Man, me and you had a conversation about this on one of the old live streams. This is a RC Boss 302 that has been being made again. It's not the Traxxas one they used to make. It's a Tamiya. I don't know what the hell that is.
Tamiya.
It's called Tamiya.
Tamiya.
One, it's ready to run for $350.
Don't buy it.
I mean, I would only get it. I'd only get it because it's a Boss 302.
What I typed in private chat, leave it in private chat, okay?
I don't see anything in there.
Me neither. All I see is basement. Okay, there it is. It just popped up.
But like I said, what I typed in there, leave it in there until they figure out what they're going to do.
I got you. No worries.
Got it. I do like that. That's a cool looking little 302.
Yeah, well, there was a Traxxas one that came out when the Boss came out, and if you got the VXL model, it did like 70 right out the box.
Problem is with those is they don't like to stay on the ground.
No, you got to find somewhere perfectly flat.
Yeah. I still have that drift S550 Mustang one to put together.
I had one purchased from Jegs because they had a great deal on it, and then they told me like, "Hey, we don't have any. Sorry." So
sorry that we don't have what we said we had.
Well, I canceled. Well, I mean, I could have waited. No, back order. I just didn't want to wait,
okay.
so I wanted my money back.
But keep your eye on Horizon, Proline, and places like that right now. Keep your eye on the website because they're fixing to have a big Christmas sale. So
yeah, they like to do it after all the other sales.
Yep. And good thing about Horizon Hobby, they had their sale before everybody else had theirs. That's why they sold a ton of them.
Yeah, Horizon's always been pretty good. I've always liked them.
Oh yeah, I mean they got really good customer service too. If you have any problems.
Well, I miss Hobbytown though. Having one local because I had one local to me.
Man, I tell you, a hobby shop that don't carry nothing anymore. Remember back in the day when you could go to the Hobby Lobby and get whatever you wanted? Man, they don't got nothing but arts and craft crap now.
That's all I thought they ever had at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby's always been arts and crafts. You're thinking of I know what you're thinking of. It's what the hell is the name of that store?
What the Hobby Town?
Hobby Town. That's it.
Hey, you know what? You could be right. I might have the names.
The Hobby Town's
mixed up.
disappeared
I can
for the
just see
most part.
salty-
But the
salty
one I had,
Mountain- I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the one I had near my house in Tacoma, which was up in Renton, by where I worked or close to where I worked, that one always had RC stuff, and it was a really nice place to go. But that's too far away now.
I'm just picturing Salty walking into Hobby Lobby and be like, "What the?"
Oh yeah, you can count on that. Now the only thing I do go in there, they got a very small selection of paints, but they do got some kind of paints. So I still go in there to get the aerosol can paint, to paint the bodies and stuff with.
That's where I've gotten all those Boss 302 model kits. That's where I've gotten all of them because like they always have them in stock. So I just wait until when they're 40% off, I literally buy all of them.
Yeah, Revels are the really good ones though.
Hey, you guys, you got to understand that when you go to anything Ford powered, Ken can sell. He's a vendor for everything. So
yeah, he's a dealer for everything you want to buy. He's a dealer for it.
If you need anything from him, go to Ken and he can probably get you your best price.
Well, Ken knows what I need. Does he sell fuel pumps?
Yep, Ken sells it all, man.
I'm sure he does.
Oh yeah, Ken sells fuel pumps. He's
He's
a dealer for four innovations.
He already knows you need it, right?
He knows I need one.
Okay.
One of my pumps was dead in my hat, so I need to replace it.
All right.
Yeah, I went on there and I joined it and I looked, and Sublime made about 500 posts. I'm like, damn, Sublime.
Hey man, it's a new thing that when people come in, they want to see a whole bunch of posts. Let's try to spruce it up.
I put a few posts in there myself.
Yeah, Gary put a few in there too.
I put
a post in.
I was busy.
I don't have a Ford that actually runs, so there's really no need to be posting anything right now.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, so if you guys go to anything Ford power, he can hook you up.
I'm just gonna start like posting on there and saying I'm sponsored by HPR until it happens.
I think I might go in there and at least post a picture of my dad's truck anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I was gonna say. No,
hey man, that group has grown though. He started it today, and hell, he's almost at 200 members already. So that group is growing fast.
So I didn't even get the questions.
Word of mouth, bro.
I got invited. I didn't get questions to answer. I missed that.
You got to understand, man. He's got a ton of people on there that's rooting for him, that's helping him post that stuff, and he's got a ton of people where he's done work for. So word of mouth, baby.
Yeah, see, I'm his buddy, and he just totally forgot to invite me.
Yeah, but he told us you was ugly and your mama dressed you funny, so you was last.
Well, see, there you go. That's a perfect reason not to invite me.
I guess Facebook shut him down from inviting more people today. He has to wait 24 hours.
Yeah, they say the glow off that man's bald head is too shiny.
Wow, 193 members. It had less than 30 when I joined.
And when I joined, I'll invite a bunch of people when I get a second, Ken. I got a bunch of people here. I'm sure nobody in this circle knows.
Oh no, I plan on making a video and everything for him.
Oh, sweet, man.
I'm gonna do.
I plan on making a video of this RC car once my batteries come in. I had to order some more batteries because I don't have the little plug that's on the RC car. My batteries don't have that same plug, so I had to buy some adapters to make it work and some new batteries.
Smacky's Garage. What's going on, buddy?
I really like Smacky's channel a lot.
No, dude, he's got a great channel.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got a 69 Mach 1. What is there not to like about it?
I was finna say, that's right up Gary's alley right there, buddy.
Hey, Zach, I'm going to ask you to stop down, buddy, because Smacky's trying to come in and spread some good news here, I think.
I can drop him. I'll drop down.
Or
stay up here, Gary.
Whoever.
What's that?
No. You know what now, Brailsford? You can have more than 6 now.
Yeah. Yep, bring them in.
Yeah, you can have, I think you can have 9.
It says studios limited to 6 people on screen. Please remove someone before adding another.
Really?
Well, Carmine was able to let some. He had 7 people on the panel the other night, and he's
I'm
got
a
the free version.
I'm a cheapo and I don't pay for things.
So does he.
So does Carmob. Carmob don't pay for it either, and they let him have 7 people on the panel.
Somebody saw that now they up to where you can bring 9 people in and not have to buy a plan.
Well,
Hey, Zach, go
telling you.
ahead and pop down for a little bit, buddy, and let Smacky up.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Hey, Sublime, you want to pop down and let somebody important like Ken? I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Hey, Sublime, if you smack him, I'll turn my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll stand there and take that slap. Go ahead. I deserve it.
What's up, Smacky?
I'm sitting here trying to figure out the right fittings for my fuel system.
All right.
I'm upstairs now. I have
Wait a minute. On the kit car you're building?
kit car. I have 2 filters and a pump. I need to get as close together. So I'm going to end up going pretty much 180, and then in and then out.
Let me pop down. So HR, you want to pop up here real quick so you can talk to him about that?
Yeah, because he just put the chat. He sells AM fittings.
Let me pop down and let him up here.
Will he come up here though? That's the question. Come on, if he likes money, you will.
Ken, get over on the panel. This is not a request. This is a demand.
Yes.
Demand.
Customer is always right, Ken.
Until he's
He's
not.
like, damn, Pam, hold my burrito.
No, he's eating pizza tonight. I just got off the phone with him like 20 minutes ago. 30 minutes.
Okay.
That sounds good right now.
I'm about to eat some cold pizza here in a second. Starving.
Not me, man. We ate some steak and gravy tonight. I was like in heaven. I love it stuff.
Nice.
I had pork and beans, basically, is what I had.
Oh Lord, now tomorrow your boss is gonna hate you.
Nope. It was that and a pretty good. The beans were a jalapeno bean with some onion and then some pork loins. She cooks up.
Oh.
Pretty good.
Your backside's gonna hate you in about an hour.
No, it won't.
Like, man, you feed me all these jalapenos?
Oh,
I'm gonna make you pay for this.
it wasn't hot.
Ken's trying to stay. He's trying to stay in the chat.
Ken, the man, get on the panel. You got a man up here that might want to buy some of your parts.
I couldn't tell from the video. I couldn't tell what size they were. If I had them in my hands, I'd know.
Mr. Gary, drop down just to let you up there.
Yep. I'll tell you what, man. The weather around here has been not the best lately.
Man, I tell you, the weatherman here totally missed it 100% today. It was supposed to be like 66, 67, partly cloudy, really nice. And all it's been is cold, rainy, foggy, dreary. And I'm like, what in the hell?
It was cloudy here today, but it was 73.
Man, it didn't even get above 55 here today.
Wow.
And the wind's been blowing, so all the moisture in the air just made it cold. You know what I mean?
Ford Blue, who you talking to? I'm missing context here. I told him I'm trying to sell it now. Get the money for the wheels. He said, "Let him know." Are you talking about me? I don't think so.
You got anybody in the basement?
I sure do.
HPR is here.
I can't scroll down. Yes.
Yeah, I've been sitting down there in the basement, like, let me in, let me in.
You
Yeah, Brelford don't.
I have it in the basement.
We have to stay on top of Brelford. He don't monitor
I
that
was
too
in
well.
the basement, and I was like, "You gonna jump in?" And I'm like, Brelsford sitting there looking around, and I'm like, "I'm here."
Ugh.
So, what size AM fittings are they?
So I think this pump is a 6 in, 8 out.
Is it? Hey, Brelsford, can you make him big, please?
Full screen.
I can make him big.
Thank you, sir.
Make them huge.
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 All right, spin it around. No, the other way. Like the end towards me. No, the other end.
Bring that close. There you go.
Can you get it closer to the camera?
No, I mean he's got it close enough. I mean, I can't tell.
Okay.
It's a 6 on one side, 8 on the other.
So
I think-
it's a 6 ORB to an 8 AN.
I think it's a 6 straight to an 8 AM.
ORB just means O-ring base. So basically, it's going to be a 6, but it's going to have an O-ring on it, and then it's going to lead to an AN fitting that goes to a regular line.
Yes, and I need an 8.
Okay, so you need an 8. So you need 6 to 8. So you need 6 ORB to 8 AN.
Yeah.
And then what size fuel line are you running, and what type of fuel line are you running?
I am running. Right now, I have nothing, so I think it's all 6 AN.
Yeah, are you gonna run like a Flex LP or like a PTFE or something like that?
Have not decided yet. I'm at the point where I'm just trying to put some of the parts together.
I got you. Yeah, I can pretty much, if you get with me, and if we can just get like a list of parts, I can get everything you need. Just kind of basically you just have to sit there and get the layout in your head. Since you're putting the vehicle together, you're just gonna have to know what fittings are, what, and then we can kind of just go from there. But most all filters are going to be an ORB and then you want to go to an 8N, and then depending on you can get PTFE. I like Flex LP. Flex LP's got a life of 5 to 7 years, but it can be used for E85, but it's more flexible. It comes with a nylon black on the outside, so it's not like the steel that, if it gets up against something, it's going to scratch something. And then PTFE, if you bend it too far and it collapses, you're done. Where like the Flex LP flexes more, does more. It doesn't permeate. It's really good fuel line. And the fittings, the good thing about the Flex LP is that the fittings don't fight you nearly as much as the PTFE fittings do. And they're a lot easier to reuse. You ain't got to worry about the brass piece you put in there. And I like the Flex LP, and that's what I use. I think I got a video up of a 4 fuel system, and that's what we use. That's what we use when we install the 4 fuel systems, and everybody loves it. It's black. You can kind of hide it, and kind of go from there.
Okay. Unfortunately, this is going on in LS1. Just FYI.
That's fine. It doesn't matter.
I do have a Ford.
I sell to everybody.
But you just can't post a picture of that car in the Facebook group.
Yes.
Well, now it's customer's a customer.
Oh, don't worry. Salty will help him in that LS chat. He'll jump on his wagon.
No. Hey, look, I'm shying away from the LS unless I'm talking to Ford.
Well, the main reason for the page, so the main reason for the group, well, there's a few reasons, but one of the reasons is like a lot of your big Facebook groups are owned by either Lethal Performance or Beefcake or somebody else. And if I see somebody in there like looking for parts, if I jump in and say, hey, I can take care of you, well, I'm going to get kicked off the page. That's just, they'll kick me out of the group or whatever. Andrew had the same problem when he was running Modern Muscle Performance. He would jump in there and they would kick him out because they own the group. And so I was like, well, you know what? What's a good way to do this? If I own the group, they can't kick me out of my own group. So,
you need to start a social media war. That's what you need.
Yes.
No, that's the last thing you wanted. I mean, Lethal.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Dude, thing about it is that parts that I can't get for my customers, I go through Lethal to get it. They give me as a shop, they offer that me. So it's nothing against Lethal, like absolutely nothing against Lethal. It's just I just choose to have my own page. Another thing is that it's always Coyote this, and I wanted something that kind of showcased all Fords, not just the Coyote cars. So basically, and not just Mustangs and F-150s. Like there's a lot more Fords out there, especially the classics, besides Mustang and F-150. So I kind of wanted something that everybody could jump in. And like in the thing I put on there, like the only thing I won't tolerate bashing or I won't tolerate stupid stuff. I'm not going to tolerate the 302 is better than Coyote. I'm not that stuff is childish. Like let's get over that crap. Like if you want to have a intellectual debate and go that way, that's fine. But I don't need nothing stupid up in there. So basically, there's a place for everybody. Now, for me, I like my Fox and I like my push rod in my Fox. I like my 04 Mach 1. I like my 4-valve in my 04 Mach 1. I like my 11. I like my Coyote in my 11. So there's more out there than just that. And I would love to have, eventually, I'm going to have a vet. I've had one. I'm going to have another one eventually.
Oh, it would be nice.
Chad's asking you a question, Ken. Can he post parts for sale?
Who's that?
Mad
Chad.
Motorhead, Chad.
Yeah, you're talking about used parts? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So, you got gearheads in the house.
Gearhead. Oh my God, that's a stranger. What's up, buddy?
Celebrity is in the house.
Hey, Matt. Oh, shoot. I didn't even reach out to you, Matt, to point out the fact that our 4th string quarterback beat your school.
Oh God.
Heisman candidate quarterback school, where the 4th string came in and just
Tar Heels.
Oh man.
Sorry, I thought he said NC State.
We gonna
I
go
know,
from car
I
talk.
know.
We gonna go from car talk to sports now.
No.
And now
Matt's gonna be having
sports. No sports. I gotta go.
Look at that. Matt and Matt's gonna be down going head to head now.
No sports.
Well, so Gearhead's a UNC fan, and I went to NC
sports.
State, so.
Oh, okay.
No sports. We gotta do car stuff, guys. Come on, man.
Look, only kind of sports we need to be talking drag racing.
Duke, but I couldn't afford it.
The level of conversation you just had with Smacky Ken was like 10 levels over my head. All right. Talking about PT, TD, whatever fittings.
PTFE.
Yeah. Don't know what you're talking about. No idea.
Well, I mean, that's
Are you talking about what 4 Blue said?
No. Talking about Ken. He's having
fuel line types.
He was just talking to his buddy about the fuel lines and all that kind of stuff, and Matt saying that is over his head.
Yeah, I don't know the acronyms that we just spoke.
Well, ORB is O-ring base, so basically you have the same style of thread as an AN fitting, but it's ORB. So like you have a -6 ORB, which O-ring base, which is seals, and the AN has a cone type fitting. So you have a male cone type and you got a female cone type, and they kind of fit together. You don't need no O-ring there.
An AN and a JIC are almost the exact same thing, but not quite.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually, if you get in a bind, you can actually play around with it. They will work with each other.
Some will.
But it's just one of those things. Like it's like,
yeah, I've done hydraulics for years too, so
yeah.
I know AN and JIC and ORB and every other type of stupid fitting.
Gearhead's got a question for you, Matt. How's for you, Ken? He's Matt.
I need to make a video, Matt. It's not going anywhere. I assure you. All the Foxbody guys like he's going to get rid of it. No, this is a car. It's not going to be nothing that's going to happen overnight. And that's the reason I got the Mach 1 was because I wanted something I could drive and just have an enjoyable car. I wasn't worried about modding right now. Just have an enjoyable car because the Fox is going to be a long-term project. I've done made up my mind. I want to bring it back. I don't want to half it. I just want to bring it all the way back. And so my plan is to get it running, make sure the engine is still sound and everything's good with the engine. The transmission's a TKO, so I mean it should be still good. It ain't that old, ain't got that many miles on it. Just make sure, see how everything mechanically is. Once I verify that everything mechanically is good, then I'm going to pull the engine, pull the transmission, and I'm going to strip everything out of the car and get all the body work done, get it ready for paint it, put all new molding. It ain't gonna be nothing done overnight. I'm not rich, so it's gonna take a long time to bring this car back. But that's what I want for that car. I want to bring it back.
Then he's gonna put an LS in it.
So that video I did for that Marine where his car was running super lean. He's taking it to get it tuned, but then he's selling it because he decided, him and his wife, I guess, decided that they're about to relocate to Florida and they're going to start a family, so he's going to use that money for that.
Hey, ain't nothing against that.
No, but he's he literally, you talk about redoing it right. Every single piece of that car was redone, nuts, bolts, all of it.
Yeah, it takes time to do it, man. I was like wanting something more old schoolish to drive, manual and stuff like that. And so when the Mach 1 came up for sale, I was like, look, there you go. Now I ain't got to rush the Fox. Now I can take my time, bring it back, do what I want to do with it, and have it the way I want it. I think it's going to put me in the poorhouse, but
yeah. Matt, your coupe. I'm trying to double down. Matt, your coupe's the SSP, right? I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we got like two of the nicest SSPs that are in existence are friends of mine's. They look freaking awesome.
I love the looks of those SSPs, especially when they're still in the original style paint.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of bad experiences with them. They gave me a lot of tickets.
I had a friend of mine in Virginia. When I was stationed in Virginia, a friend of mine had one of the FBI SSPs. It's pretty wicked.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm tell you, the GSPs used to hunt me down.
Hey, later, Matt. Thanks for hopping in here, my friend.
Take it easy, Gearhead.
Gearhead. Hey, Matt, I think next year, if you're still here, we need to do like a bet to where a video needs to be made where the loser has to wear the other team's shirt in a video. I think it needs to happen. I actually made that comment when we were at Foxtoberfest, and I didn't think you wanted to do it.
We could have done that this year, and both of y'all could have been wearing a Georgia shirt.
I don't care about Georgia. I care about my school. It does nothing but let me down. Every year they're like, oh, the dark horse to make the playoffs, and every year they blow it. So also this year, to be fair, we were on our fourth string quarterback by the end of the year.
Got to recruit better, man. Got to recruit.
No, we were on a fourth string quarterback because they got hurt.
Gotta have a bigger line to block for him.
No, they were fine. It's just random accidents. I think one of them hurt his arm throwing. I don't know. My GT500 Fox has no fuel system yet. Running on E85, just getting regular stuff. My 408 car, all going in the 66 Fairlane now.
Mackey's Garage, if you go to hprautomotive.com, I don't have parts on there, but it has a way to contact me on there. Just put in the comments Mackey's Garage and fill out all this stuff, and then like we can actually connect that way.
That works perfect. Yeah, I actually have your website up. I was looking at it minutes ago.
And then I have it, dude. It's in its infancy. I've got to get it up. I've got so many parts to put on it. And the thing about it is, you have to go in part by part and put all this information in and then make it live, and then it's very time consuming. I don't have nobody.
I understand. Yeah. Seems like a lot of work.
Chevy.
Yep.
What power plant is in the vehicle? First question. My house. That's Alan McCorkle. Who is it? Kelby?
Tell him the questions on here are so funny.
Yeah, the questions I got on there are meant to be. The last question is meant to be funny. Like, it's like, why are you here? And I'm like, because so many places ask me that. I'm like, well, why do you think I'm here? So I put it on there just to see what people would come up with. People have came up with some pretty creative stuff.
I just said I got no place else to go.
Yeah.
Nowhere else to go.
Ken, did you see what Mad Motorhead Chad just put in the chat?
What's that?
He's directing that toward you.
I wouldn't like my personal use. I wouldn't be interested, but I mean, depending on what kind of deal it is, if there's enough meat on the bone for me to take it and then move it, then I mean, I might be interested, or I can just help you sell it. Either way. I mean, put it up in the group. I mean, you never can tell, man. There's a lot of people already there. There's going to be a lot more people there that's going to be looking for stuff like that. So,
Ken's always looking for that damn meat on the bone.
You got to, man. It's called a business. You got to run it. You got to think of it like a business.
But I tell you what, Sublime, I tried the other method, and it'll lead you into the poorhouse and being broke all the time.
Oh, I know.
So,
I know I'm just fooling, bro.
So But did you hear what I told him? I said he can do that, or I can help him move it.
Yeah, I heard. I know. I'm just playing.
Okay.
Okay.
Before everybody jumps on the business guy, like for trying to,
Nah, man. Business day. And nobody's in business to break even, man.
Ken, are you going to start, acting out these crazy little skits like Lethal?
No.
No.
Me and Chris did do it at first because we were like, when I first opened the shop, we had this skit and we called him Crazy Ken. And it was really funny and goofy. And we were just goofing around. Chris, like, I need to record you when you're doing this. I'm like, no, we're not doing it. But yeah, but I mean, honestly, guys, the shop, a lot of things going to be happening pretty soon. Some of it I'm not going to disclose publicly to the mass. Some people already know what's going on. It's just a lot of things are changing and moving around, and I'm trying to evolve in several different ways. And if it, and I'm not looking to take over like the internet sales business. Like I'm not looking to be Lethal. Like Lethal's Lethal. They're huge, and they're huge for a reason. And they're a great group of people, excellent group of people. So I have, like I said, I do business with them. So I have no reason for that. It's just that I can either stay and not try to move my business in different directions and stay back, or I can, not let my business grow, or I can pursue different avenues and see where things take me.
What's up, Boosted?
But anyway,
one of them is called working that YouTube channel.
Man, don't even get me started on that.
What's up, Boosted?
What's up, Boosted?
I'll work the YouTube channel if everybody will watch my videos.
I watch every one of them.
I know you do.
But I'm only one person.
I'm not talking about y'all guys. I'm talking about the average
TK's Garage. What's up?
I can put
Chef Shady?
I could put an S550 back on my channel. My channel would just start taking back off again. But I don't want that.
Boosted, I fired you. You can't quit.
I love 550s, but I mean, besides going.
I mean, it's like you done been there and done that with a few of them. Time to enjoy other things.
I've got a line on a roller. 16.
I know you do, and it's a damn good deal too.
A roller?
Go pick it up, and I can build a 16 GT.
I'm telling you.
You got motors lying around, Ken?
I got motor. No, I don't have motors. I mean, I have one.
What are you plans on using?
Well, I mean, I have a couple. No, I'm not using that one. I have a couple. I've got a couple 6R80s, and I've got a couple 6R80s laying around. I have a customer that might be looking to get rid of a Gen 1 truck motor.
Yeah. So what do you think, Ken? I think I asked you this in the and I'm probably not going to do it, but I think I posted it in our little group chat there. So there's a guy locally selling a Coyote, and I think it's a Gen 1, but he wants $800 for it. He knows nothing about it other than the guy who had it before him had it for a 2-valve or a new edge swap, and he decided that it was cheaper and easier for him just to do a Cobra 4-valve swap. So he traded the Coyote to the guy who has it now for 4-valve parts. But $800
for what?
For Gen 1.
For Gen 1 complete.
Truck motor?
I don't know. Probably. I'm gonna guess yes.
I mean, either way, it's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, as the heads are good, right? The heads are worth that, right?
Yeah, but yeah. Depends.
Depends.
Yeah, depends. I mean, but the only thing about a Coyote swap is like first step is getting an engine as good of a deal as you can get. That's the first step. The next step is everything else, and it just adds up and adds up and adds
Oh,
up.
for sure. Like the motor part is actually like from what I can tell, the motor is one of the cheaper parts of the swap.
Well, I mean, it can be, but at the same time, it also can't. It depends on what engine you go with and where you find it and how you find it. I mean, the control pack. Are you gonna? So if you did it, would you do auto or manual?
This is like I have not thought this far ahead of it. I just saw it and I messaged the guy and I didn't really look into it too much more. I mean, whatever I can get my hands on. Let's be real.
Does it come with a 10-speed?
Well,
No.
the reason being is
Not a Gen 1 won't come with a 10-speed because
That's
10-speed.
right. Yeah.
I don't think it has a trans with it.
So I mean, you'd probably be looking at an auto. If you're putting it in your Fox, you might want to keep it auto. I don't know what you want to do. If you want to keep it auto, then you got a 6R80. If you want to keep it manual, then you got a lot of choices.
Yeah.
But they're not really cheap at all in their own right. So I mean, if you're gonna go auto and stay 6R80, you can sometimes source a 6R80 for around $1,000 to $1,500. Sometimes you can find it a lot cheaper, just depending on where you're at and what you can come across.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna have the control pack. So a 6R80 control pack is gonna run you over $2,000 from Power by the Hour. And then you're gonna have to figure out if you want to run the Power by Hour brackets or do you want to keep I would keep the alternator in the stock location. I would get rid of the power steering pump and go with the Volvo electric pump. Then that will help you out some. I mean, there's several different ways you can do it, but I mean, honestly, if you're going to do it yourself and you're going to do all the labor, which, with enough help and skill, you can do it. Well,
Ken's looking at me. He's like, I don't think you can do it.
No. Hey,
Sounds like a lot of work.
Look, if you can watch YouTube and you have mechanical ability, you can do it. It's time consuming.
It is.
But you can do it.
I'm interested to see what Boosted's working on because I've seen him post out little tidbits of things where he's moving things around, and he's saying he's missing a Foxbody, but I thought he
He's working on an LS Swap Ranger right now.
He said, "I sold a 6R to Dover for $500. I'd have gave you $800 for it."
There you go. You just lost $300.
See, that's what y'all get for hollering at Dover instead of Ken, man.
I need some serious help getting my dad's cars finished up. One still needs a lot of work. Okay. What's up, Chef Shade Tree? I didn't see you hop in here. K member.
That boost is like, oh.
The stock K member or the tubular K member?
Well, you'll need a tubular K member for the Coyote swap. You'll need here's the very important thing. When doing
you need a trans cross member also.
That too, but when doing an automatic, you are very limited in what K members you can use and what headers you can use with that K member to fit not only fit the K member but the 6R80. It's very, very selective.
I was looking at them at the at Foxtoberfest, man. I was looking at all those. Man, it is so tight in there.
Well, I mean, just like I have a customer that's learning the hard way. I told him which headers and K member to get, and he got all the opposite, and he ended up spending money on this. Then he found a set of headers that said it was going to work with the K member he had. And he got them, and we got them like, nope, it don't fit. I mean, it wasn't like a simple notching something. It was like we're gonna have to restructure the main part. Like it ain't gonna fit, right? And then he finally went back. At the end of the day, he went back and got the K member and the headers, and now we're putting it in. So I mean, it's just holler at me. I will tell you, like it's not a cheap setup for.
I'm probably not doing it. Let's pump brakes here. I'm probably not doing it. I'm probably gonna keep
look. You're gonna be a lot cheaper putting a blower on that Boss 302.
Honestly, I think that's what I'd rather do anyway. Like the other, would it be cool to do for the Fox? Absolutely, but I think like just keeping it with the small block Ford, the push rod, and working on that with my boys. That meets the intent of what I got that car for anyway.
And that's the thing. That setup. I have no intention of putting a Coyote in my Fox. Like everybody's like, Coyote, he's going to Coyote. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, wrong again, not Coyote swap in my Fox. And the reason being is that I love the Fox for what it was. You know what I mean? It was, you could put a nasty push rod in it. Don't get me wrong. I love the Coyote swap Foxes. I love the cars. But for me, and I'm not saying I won't never get another Fox and put a Coyote in it. not saying that. I'm saying that Fox is going to stay push rod.
I got you. Hey,
I'm all for keeping
Chef,
push
I
rod.
did not hear that, Chef. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, guys, I'm actually going to have to cut this live short because my son is crying his head off, and my wife's gotten him a bunch of times, so I'm being summoned into duty.
20 people.
right.
Let's go.
Thanks for having me up here.
So I know we got a lot of people in here, and I appreciate everybody who's hopped in, and I enjoyed the conversation today, guys. Sorry to cut it short, but dad duty calls.
Kids
Later,
call.
Later, folks.
See ya.
There, guys.
Later.
Everybody, have a good night. Thanks again, and I'll chat with you guys next week.